might be here for a little bit, so hey, why not? Nah, you should be fine, mute. So, how are you doing, skiers? Did you hear what I said?
What?
I said, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
That's good. So, I know you've been pulled in ISB a few times about some stuff in the past. I wanna follow up. This is a follow-up meeting. I'm sure it's been talked to about the conduct of your enlisted and your NCOs in the past, right?
Yeah.
Have you made any attempts to try and rectify the issues that have been presented forward within Shore so far?
Yeah.
Can you outline what you've done so far as, some of the steps you've taken before I, go into what I'm going to say?
By like what?
Well, what steps have you taken to solve the issues? Like, what have you done as a lieutenant colonel? Ultimately, their commander as a, crackdown on a lot of the stuff that's been going on.
I've been on more recently. I'm trying to get more people on, but tryouts have just been, my tryouts have just been happening during events, and it's been really, it's like,
Okay. And in terms of punishing those within Shore, how's that going so far? How have you been doing that?
can you say that again?
In terms of punishing people within your regiment, how you've been going about doing that as of late, if you've been doing it at all?
If like someone comes up to me and says, oh yeah, like he's been misbehaving, being stupid around the ship, I'll like demote them. But that hasn't happened so far.
That hasn't happened. I'm not gonna list any names because...
Not that I know of.
I'm not gonna list any names because I'm just gonna let you know what's been going on because, I haven't seen you at all in the past, I don't know, a few days, otherwise I would've brought it up to you personally, but I brought it up every time to IHC because every time I've contacted one of your officers, either they haven't responded to me or it's been pushed aside, but multiple members of your regiment have been sexually harassing Whitey, who's the director of the engineers. That's been solved with. There's no need to rehash that. I'm just letting you know that's been going on. And you've had multiple
I had
people...
no idea that was going on. Do you know like who?
I know,
been,
but I'm not gonna
doing
release
that?
their names, mainly because, we've already had the discussion with them, we've already dealt the punishment out to them, so if we see it again,
Oh, okay.
we'll deal with it, because that's more of multiple issues in within itself right there, essentially, but, the other issue, which I wasn't able to get the names off of, the other ISB agent that dealt with that told me about it is that multiple people within your regiment, both enlisted and NCOs, are using the AOS system as a means to getting certain people that they don't like essentially thrown in the brig for 5 or some odd minutes for little to nothing, and people have been using your guys' tryouts as a means to doing that. Are you aware of that at all?
As a what?
As a means of just throwing them in the brig, basically, and for little Were you aware of that at all as well?
A bit.
A bit. Can you elaborate on your end about that as well, and the steps that you've taken as the lieutenant colonel in rectifying it?
Wait, is this bring people into the regiment or people just
No,
coming into tryouts?
like having people go to the tryouts and then randomly AOSing them out of the blue just to have them thrown, you know, into the brig.
Oh yeah, yeah, that happened a few days ago, and yeah, when I was on that only happened once, but I'm not sure if it happened any other times.
Okay. When did the incident that you remember occur? You said a few days ago. How long ago was that exactly?
Yeah, it was between me, Cosmonaut, and Red Roosters. Red Roosters, we're talking in Discord. He said that this guy was apparently regiment disrespecting us, and I didn't know what he said, so so he AOS'd him, and then he got AOS'd, and then he obviously reported it to an admin. He got pulled up, me and Cosmonaut got pulled up to ISB, and then he afterwards got pulled up and got told off.
Okay. I was talking about another situation that happened the other day, but I remember that one as well. Honestly, I was here around that as well. But the one I'm talking about also got solved with me talking to them. But I guess, like, how are you fitting into the shoes of the commander? Are you fitting in well? Do you think you're doing a good job as their lieutenant colonel? This is just me asking, just out of like, just curious about what you think about it.
Sometimes it's annoying, because sometimes I wait like an hour and no one comes up to tryouts. And then I just end tryouts with nothing done. And then also, but then sometimes some good people could pop into tryouts, and yeah, but only like one or two.
Fair enough. I mean, I feel like that might be it for like all regiments almost, because I mean, you do get those bad eggs, and then you kind of have to like sort through them all and stuff. But well, I mean, that was about it. I just wanted to get your feedback on it, because I mean, from my end, I mean, I want Shore to succeed, but a lot of the bad eggs within your regiment are outshining the good eggs, so to speak, and I think it's really important that not only you as lieutenant colonel deal with it, but you're instructing your officers, so everyone below you that, you know, that's a rank of lieutenant or higher, I would imagine, is also assisting you with that, because if they're not assisting you with that, then obviously you need to make some critical command changes, because they're obviously not assisting you when you need them to be assisting you to begin with, so that's why I just kind of wanted to get your side of everything in terms of that, so.
Oh, also one thing, sometimes when I have tryouts, some people just come in and meme around, like start shooting everything, and then just leave.
See,
But
if they're doing shit like that, then that's when you AOF them, or that's when you let ISB know that they're doing that, so ISB can drag them in and literally have a discussion with them too, because if they're threatening you guys in that manner, or they're trolling around with that, I mean, shit, I mean, if you even know their names, I would do a staff, like, call staff on them too, honestly, if they're gonna be memeing around like that, because that's disrupting you guys, and it's, you know, not helping anyone out at all.
yeah.
In terms of, you know, the pleasantness of your guys' regiment, I would imagine. So, I mean, multiple routes you can take with that, so.
I also kicked a bunch of people out on activity offshore. They were just in a regiment, then they just AFK'd, so just they were AFK for a while.
Yeah. Fair enough. But, I mean, I'm glad, like, I will say it, I'm glad you're at least trying to make the progress, because I've seen officers in your shoes where they've faced these issues before and have just either locked themselves up and have done nothing, or have, like, completely in a certain aspect, trying to fix it. So I do commend you in that aspect. But was there anything you needed to say to me at all before I let you go, or?
I think I've seen all of it.
Okay. Well, I'll let you go then. That pretty much answers all my questions.